Howdy Crystal Conclave, it's NESHY, and today... Oh, I said it's NESHY. Oh, you haven't heard of me? Well, let me tell you. I play with Crystal Beast exclusively, post them all on my channel, and what I do with the deck is I bring them competitively to tournaments, I build the deck with different archetypes, and build up as many competitive hybrids as I possibly can, and just shoot it out to you guys, because my love for the Crystal Conclave runs deep. So this is the deck I took to Plat. Now, why would you play this over Aleister? I'll get into that. But what the more important question is, why are you playing Mekk Knights with your Crystal Beast? And the reason for that is Mekk Knights love having columns, right? What are Crystal Beasts great at? Setting cards in the back row. With Crystal Beast Mekk Knight, you never run out of columns. Crystal Bond on its own already sets up a column on the top and bottom, almost like normal summoning Aleister and linking in Almirage. You search for the Ruby, crystallize Pegasus from your deck, and link the Ruby into an Almirage. All of a sudden, that's a column for your mech. Easy. Too good. Now, we have other cards in here to support it. A lot of people like playing 2 Blue Sky. I still don't understand why. You can cut like the Red Moon or the Yellow, but I think this many mechs is just worth it. Pank being the honorable Mekk Knight, of course. Probably the best Mekk Knight. For the Crystal Beast lineup, we're on 3 Pegasus, 2 Ruby. So the thing with Crystal Beast that you gotta understand is that the only good one is Sapphire Pegasus until we get Zenith, baby. That's another discussion. I'll leave that for later. But Ruby, it's the second best, right? It's leagues less valuable than Sapphire Pegasus. But it is important when you're trying to use cards like Crystal Beacon and Crystal Promise. Plus it has the upside of being able to link into Almirage when you normal summon it. So kind of sweet. Similar to Ash and a Maxx C, when you normal summon a hand trap, you can link it into Almirage. Along with these hand traps, we're playing other defensive cards such as Neos Fusion as our complete board wipe to send the materials Rainbow Dragon, Rainbow Neos to summon Rainbow Neos. Yeah, that's it. Man, Rainbow Neos is such a house. I've won so many games with just off the back of Rainbow Neos, and it's easy to see why. A lot of decks are Eldritch based, right? Eldritch is the most popular deck on Master Duel ladder. And what does Rainbow Neos do best? He shuffles those Eldritch traps back into the deck where they came from. The traps and the Golden Boy all see you later. You just attack over the Golden Boy, shuffle the entire graveyard, and let me tell you what, Phantom Knight players hate this too. Now along to go with our Crystal package, we have 3 Crystal Bond, our 1 Beacon, and our 1 Promise, which are all searchable off Rainbow Bridge, as well as the 1 Crystal Conclave. Gotta love the Conclave. So the Conclave and the Secret are here because what happens when you don't OTK, right? This deck loves to OTK, especially if you get Bond and Beacon, which is an OTK. I'll show you later. Well, you can set up for a World Legacy Secret, which is a skill drain on crack. It's a one-sided skill drain, and you just summon out that Indigo Eclipse, the moving man. He moves across, negating your opponent's monsters. Crystal Conclave is another card that is kind of a plan B, right? I mean, we already have our plan Baguska, but Conclave is a great card to search out, and it can also turn your rubies into Sapphire Pegasus. So if you have a Ruby and a Conclave, it's technically Pegasus access, believe it or not. Now, Pot of Prosperity just is great to boost this deck's consistency. So what if we don't OTK, we just want to clear the board, we could set up some control cards like Conclave and Secret. And our extra deck is super toolbox, we don't need all of these cards. Speaking of the extra deck, we have our rank 4 toolbox, which is great for cards like Parallel Exceed. Parallel Exceed you could use with Almirage or just straight up Verte Anaconda. It's just a great extender, great at breaking boards, linking into Lightning Chidori or XC's summoning, or Chakanine into Borbo to summon AA Zeus for that 4-mat Zeus. You gotta love it. Now, Daigusto Emerald's here because it's great at shuffling back the Neos Fusion targets. If you do draw another Neos Fusion, this play is kind of cope, but you know what I'm getting at. Pain! What more can I say about Baguska? The honorary Crystal Beast. Daigusto Emerald is there for the OTK combo, you'll see. Lanfarincus, I don't have a replacement for him yet. Morningstar searches out secrets, Anaconda searches out Neos Fusion, Decode Talker is our Diet Nightmare Unicorn. He's a way to link up so that you can get more links engrave, and a link 3 for access code talker. Big boy board breaker. And Spectrum Supreme's just here for the food. We actually do have a replay with him. Do you want to check it out? Let's go ahead and check it out. By the way, guys, go follow me. ID shown here. Alright, so this was one of the replays I ran into in Plat. So instead of doing a live duel, I just want to show a replay just to kind of showcase what the deck can do. I don't want to waste your guys' time. So we're playing against Thunder Dragon. You never Ash Thunder Dragon. You want to use it for something more impactful. Normal summon Corridor to make Colossus. Tatsim, where you at, man? He just left, but then he sends it for Titan. Interesting. We're a normal summon out of Sapphire Pegasus, set up our column for a Blue Sky. Ain't that neat? Blue Sky's going to search out a Purple Nightfall. Thank goodness that he didn't end off with the Colossus. That was FTK against us. But you know what? Titan based, I guess. Not if we have the Ash Blossom, though. This stops the Dragon Dark and stops the Titan from being able to chain to that Dragon Dark. And the last card he has in hand is a Thunder Dragon. So that don't do nothing. We find out that his back row doesn't mean anything. But Verte Anaconda hits the field. Just want to see what that back row is before we pop it with that yellow star. We needed to link into Verte first so we get Blue Sky engrave. Summon out Rainbow Neos. Rainbow Neos going to shuffle back that Titan. We don't have game here. We Prosperity main phase 2 so that we can get that sweet, sweet damage in first. Exceed, Maxx C, and Purple Nightfall. Man, I guess we just take the Maxx C, right? Chain it to the Thunder Dragon Fusion. Looks like there's not much he can do here. So we are going to get that fresh draw, but it sucks that he did top deck that Thunder Dragon Fusion. Good rip. He does have that Thunder Dragon in hand, and since he shuffled back the other two, he's going to just go ahead and clear our whole field with Titan. We have nothing to respond to that too. And then he's just going to go ahead and clear Rainbow Neos. Even though we banished the Neos Fusion, can't protect it a second time. So Rainbow Neos, unfortunately, we'll just have to see you go for now. It's going to attack over the yellow. And from here, we top deck Pank and we have game. But you know what? Even without the Pank, we still have game. Let me show you. Purple Nightfall, search that Blue Sky. Pank is just here for the food. He's just coming out here. He's just saying, hey, how's it going? I mean, summon out Blue Sky. He's going to get that sweet, sweet search. Man, Purple's just way too good. It's like a better wind-up Rabbit. It's like Rabbit plus Factory. Summon Morningstar. Summon out Indigo Eclipse. We could make access code, but you know what's even funnier? Spectrum Supreme, only card in its column, attack directly. You already know we're nice with the Mekks, man. I was trained by the Column King himself, Shannon Long. Shoutouts to him. If you want to see a video of me and him theorying about this deck, gonna check it out at the end of the video. Now let's go on to the next replay. So this is another duel in Plat. You always want to go second with this deck. And man, is this hand busted. But unfortunately, we don't get to show it off because our opponent just passed his turn. Right here, we could do a lot, right? With the, I mean, we don't really have a lot. We have the Indigo. But we're going to go ahead and showcase Bond and Beacon is OTK. This is it. So we're going to bond Beacon for the Ruby, summoning out our Sapphire Pegasus, and then overlay in Dugar's the Timeless, link the Rubies in a Verte Anaconda, Verte send Neos Fusion, summon Rainbow Neos, Dugar's boost Rainbow Neos up to twice the attack directly for 9,000. If your opponent did have monsters in the main monster zone, you can tribute off the Verte, shuffle all of your opponent's monsters back into the deck, swing in for a clear 9,000 attack. Now with that, let's go ahead and jump back into the deck. I have a few more things I want to say about this. Have I convinced you yet? Why would we play this deck over Aleister the Invoker? Now admittedly, Aleister is the better normal summon than Sapphire Pegasus. For now. That is until we get Zenith. But even without Zenith, Sapphire Pegasus is great because we're able to utilize cards like Crystal Bond, Crystal Beacon, and Crystal Promise. So the Crystal Beast engine, I'll admit, offers a higher ceiling than the Aleister engine. You know, people say monkey flip normal summon Aleister. And you know, while that is powerful, being able to summon a Mekka, which is an actual negate, you know, it's this deck has a problem with being Nibiru'd. You'll see the only negates we have in our deck are Ash Blossom, and Decode Talker, I guess. But you know what? Just having the higher ceiling and being able to use cards like Crystal Beacon, Crystal Promise, even Crystal Conclave as a defensive option, I would say that it sets itself somewhat apart from Aleister. But things change when we do get Zenith. If you want to learn more about why I think Zenith makes this deck busted, go ahead and check out my video essay on Zenith. What is the big deal about this card? I explain everything I need to say in that. But with that, thank you guys for checking out this deck profile. Thank you guys for sticking around, checking out the channel, and make sure to follow me on Twitch so that you can see me rocking the Crystal Beast ladder with Crystal Conclave and the Mekk Knights. With that, have yourselves a great day. Peace.